Hello guys, welcome back. In this video we are going to see how to build student management system with MongoDB in real-time database and also making its executable file. So first of all we have to go to this site, try Mongo tools free and download Mongo shell. So make sure the package is MSI and download it. And second you have to download MongoDB Compass GUI and make also sure the package is exe file and download it. After download you have to install these two MongoDB GUI and MongoDB shell, and after that let's go to our project. Okay, so I already has been made the student management system, so we are going to see how I build and let's go to this project in the real-time basis. So let's start. Open this in the Visual Studio Code. Okay, so first of all let's start the terminal and go to the requirement.txt. First type pip install tk. So we are here installing the Thinker library here and type pip install pymongo. So I already has been installed these two libraries, so that's why it's only updating here. And in your case it can be different because you are installing it the first time. Okay, so let's clear it. Okay, now let's go to a small project, nogui.py. So here we are seeing the import pymongo. Pymongo is the MongoDB library here by Python Mongo. So at client, as you can see, MongoDB localhost 27017. So it's a local database of our MongoDB. So I already has been created for database. We have to go for the student management, and to collection it is a database student. Okay, and for students there is the name, age and grade. So if we start the project we will ask for the name and then age and then grade. Okay, so let start the file here. So first python nogui.py, and from this we have to also start the MongoDB Compass, like we from installed from here MongoDB Compass, and go to MongoDB Compass and now connect this. Just click on connect. You can see here. Let me delete it. It is previous database. Okay, copy here. As you can see in local base there is no student database currently. Let's go to Visual Studio Code and now we start the project here. So there are three options: add student, display students and exit. So let's click on first to add student, enter name for HKS, age 20 and grade ECE. Okay, as you can see student has been added successfully. Now let's click on display student from option number 2. Just click on 2 and hit enter, and now you can see list of students, name, age, grade. That's all. And now let's check it has been on our database or not on MongoDB. So as you can see this database is on currently on local based system, like in our computer systems. It is not the real-time database like on MongoDB Atlas. So the one which are creating here is the MongoDB Atlas database. So it's a local base local system database, local host. So as you can see the project is been successfully working on MongoDB database systems. Okay, so now let's exit this project. Okay, now let me clear it. So it was just a small part of how we are going to use our project. So let's go on our main file, main Python file. I already has been worked on this file and created this. So you can also try by, I will also share this on GitHub so you can also access it. So let's start this project too. It is also the same as the no GUI project, just here is the GUI thing that has been added for you, so it has been more useful for other. Let's start python main.py. As you can see the GUI system has been added and we have get the 4 options here: add student, delete student, entry update student info, and show student details. To store student details, okay, let me just delete this database because here there is, as you can see, there is no UID, name, email, batch, or mobile here. Just name, age, and grade. So it's a different database. So I will just delete this. Okay, as you can see, let me cross it. Okay, so first we will add the user for UID. I will create one UID as SUS, and for name HKS, for email hks@gmail.com, for batch E2, for mobile 23, and let's click on submit. As you can see, the prompt student added, and now let's refresh our localhost database and see here the we have successfully give the document here of student data, name, UID, email, batch, and mobile number. So we also can update the student info from here. So first, okay, before that, before update, we will see show student details. As you can see, we can also see details here, and let's update the student info here. Okay, so in case you want to update any type of detail, the UID is a must. Okay, so in here to code, if you want to update any details, so UID is must. You can check the code if you want. So let's put the UID. I only want to change the name. From HKS, I will go for Harsh, HRSH, let H be capital. Okay, now click on submit. Okay, student has been updated. Okay, let's check if we have successfully updated or not. Let's click on find and name the HKS has been successfully updated to Harsh. Okay, so as you can see, this is our the project, but it is not completely the real-time project. So it's currently on the local host, as you see here. To go to the real-time database system, we have to go for the MongoDB Atlas. So let's go to this. Let me close it first and let it be just here. And okay, so let's go to Chrome. Okay, so you have to go here, cloudmongodb.com, and after sign in or sign up, you have to go to project, then click on new project here, and for project name, I will go for the student management system. Click on next, create project. Okay, now click on create, and we have to use the M0 free server, and for provider you can use any of this Azure, Google Cloud, or AWS. I will just set on the default like AWS. And for region, I've been going for the home region Mumbai, and for cluster name I will use SMS, student management system, and click on create. Okay, so our cluster has is been now deploying. We have to create a username here. I will create a hash, and for password let's generate more password here. Okay, now I will create. Okay, let's make one file, txt file here, mongo pass. Be sure guys that this username and password are the essential for our next steps. So copy and make the new file for it, and just click on create user. And for IP address, sometimes it's not added directly, so click on add my current IP address, and then finish and close, and just go to overview. Let me save it first. As you can see, we are deploying the changes to the MongoDB. Okay, so now we are deploying the cluster here. So to connect the database, we have to click on connect here, and now we have to go to the compass. As you can see, there are the numerous options here, but we have compass here, so we will go with compass. Okay, so we have, as we already see, we have installed the compass here, so I will click on I have compass installed, and for version just leave it default and copy this and paste over here file. And as you can see this link, just you have to, as you can see the password sector here we have to just rename by our password. Okay, now it has been good. Okay, so now close it. Okay, so let's go to the Mongo Compass and let me disconnect the local host server. Okay, now go to the new connections here and cancel it and paste this URL and connect it. Okay, it has been working here, and now we have been connected to our main real-time database system. As you can see, there are only two databases that come with the default admin and local. Okay, and we'll go to here and let's go to data arrow. Okay, as you can see, there is nothing to deploy here. Let me just refresh it. Yeah, okay, it is been loading. So until it load, we will go to our project and now connect our database with the real-time database. So just copy this like we create early, copy it, and at 8 okay, at 10th line we have to go pymongo mongo client. Just check carefully and remove it and paste this and click on save. So now we have successfully uh, mm, pasted the MongoDB here, the real-time database, but not connected here. To connect it, we have to run the project python main.py. As you can see, we have connected to the MongoDB here, add shell, and click on add new user. For UID, I will go for sus. Let's not go for sus and use eCell. And for name John Doe. For email jho@gmail.com. Okay. .com. For batch, I will go for ecorp. Okay, let me just adjust. For more mobile number, that's it. Let's click on submit. Click OK. And now let's click on the show student details. As you can see, this data is on a real time uh, at MongoDB Atlas. So let's go to Compass, check if we have successfully created or not here. As you can see, student management, student, and here is our data. So let's go to a project. As you can see here, I not has been used the other database. I just used the DB here, and there has been several. I just used to same collection that and main py, so you can not so you can understand easily here. Okay, so let's go our Chrome, and as you can see in and out here, it has been successfully working. And the database sizes are 5 and 2 MB only. If you can if you want to check the data in the browser, you can click on browse collection. As you can see, here is also our data. So let's update the data. If let me just check. Okay, eCell. is I will just use name for the John. Okay, and submit here. Okay, I just not put the E here, so it give me error. Now let's click on submit. As you can see, student updated. Next, now click on refresh. Okay, now you can see the name is only John, and at Mongo Compass you also see will the username name John here. I hope that you understand to connect between the project and the MongoDB databases. It was too simple. Now let me close it, and now let's move on the other step. Now we have to make the executable file like this project into the application. So for that, let me clear it first. Okay, let's go to the directories. Okay, I will provide this file, and there is one command, but before that you have to install this library. So basically this library is been used to create the executable file. Hit enter. As you can see, I already has been installed this library before. Okay, so now click on here and copy this and paste it. Make sure that you have uh, you have the copy the name of your the executable file, I mean the Python file, like python dash m pyinstaller main.py dash dash one file. Hit on enter. Okay, we have successfully created the exe here, like executable file. Now let's go to your exe file. As you can see, we have now created the exe file here. Open it. Okay, as okay, so the command line window and the Python terminal has been also coming here. Okay, um, let me check stores to memory. Okay, so the our real-time database is also connected to the application. Okay, it's good. Now let me close the project. Okay, if you didn't want any window, like as you see the window of Python connected to Mongo, if you don't want, you just have to do one step. Make new file. Let me just okay, app.py. Okay, so wait, let me rename it, and make sure the extension is pyw, sorry. Yeah, and copy the main file, copy it, go to app.pyw and paste here and save it. And now you use this command and make sure to remove main and add a here, and the remaining is the same python dash m pyinstaller app.pyw dash dash one file and hit enter. Okay, as you can see, we has build this executable file. Let's go to file. Okay, so we are in the library file here already. Let me open it. app.exe. Okay. As you can see, the terminal window didn't come here. That's because of the extension of pyw. And now you can add one student here. I will go for one, and for name I will go for hash com batch 2 Okay, that's all, and click on submit and okay, and show student data. As you can see, our UID, name, email, batch and mobile are been perfectly showing here, and as well as in our MongoDB real-time database. I hope that you understand how to connect the real-time MongoDB database to the student management system project, and also you know how to make the executable file in this project. If you got any error while using the MongoDB or making the application here, just contact me on Slack or Discord. I am there for you guys, and I hope that you like this video, and make sure to like, subscribe and share. Okay, that's it for today guys. Bye bye.